I want your earring connect for my daughter. I want, I want, I want 10% of what you make off streams. You can't be treating me like this. I've been nothing but good to you ladies. Nah,
It ain't my fault. Look,
nah. Hey, look, this is last time was my fault, so y'all owe me one.
So
Oh,
yeah, don't that we tit for tat
hey, you ain't gotta tell me whose fault it is. I was watching. I was watching YouTube on my phone while y'all was
Right.
sitting here.
I'm just like, okay, I want to see it in the room. What the hell is going on? Jesus. Yes, that's better.
Figure it out. But
I said, look,
we got
it. I was trying to get away from the gram, but the gram keeps calling us back. I told the gram, said, hey, he letting you go.
Hey, oh my gosh, yo, my face was hurting. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard.
Besides, she was cussing me out, and I was trying to help her.
I was like, they really want me to come though. That's why I felt bad. I started feeling bad. I felt wanted. I was like, oh, they really want me to come. They really trying to get here.
They were trying to stop us. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? After deal with brother, how beautiful Ryan. Who is that? Turkey leg up man here. All right, but that's how who that was. How are you doing, Ryan?
I am doing great, ladies. How are you?
Doing fine. Always love the shit you post on the gram. Your comedy skits on YouTube are fire.
Thank you.
The podcast I have not listened to yet.
Yeah, when you release it yet. Whenever we keep trying to release it, and everybody thankfully, everybody want to put their hands on it in some way or capacity. So we had many, different places to place it, and we had to make a decision where we're going to place it. We'll make a decision soon.
Okay. That's cool though. But I see that. But I like the way you putting the word out there before you actually have it land.
Yeah.
Tell folks so you
gotta get people excited for it. Get people excited for it, So
yeah. Well, we try. We have to try to do the same thing, but we fucked up tonight, so I don't know what to tell you.
Nah, y'all get it going. Money. I love how you was like, we tried it, ain't working. We about to
I don't know. We couldn't find it at the back door. She was able to pull a video up of Michelle Obama, but I able to do everything else but pull Ryan in this. And where the hell is I guess we was on YouTube, Sassy, and she the hell we ain't waste no more time with that. She didn't practice.
Y'all saw Michelle today though?
Yes.
She was clean.
She was clean.
Ooh,
man, she was clean. It looked like she was just gliding across.
Yeah.
Like one of those Spike Lee shots. When she was walking just glide down.
I was like, okay. I was like, yo, she was like, I was like, I don't think she looked like this at her man's inauguration. She was like,
let me tell you something. She looked better. She getting rest. She ain't got to deal with her husband being president.
Yo,
that's why she looked better.
You.
Exactly.
Hey, I ain't seen somebody look so happy that this wasn't that she had. That's what I was talking to somebody earlier. I was like, her Barack looked so happy. That job got to be the most stressful job in the world,
man. You can't even imagine. And they probably extra happy because who's gone? Yeah, we can finally got rid of it. The orange, we cleared out the orange stain.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. That's one of the. I've seen quite a few presidents on their last day. That's probably the saddest one I ever seen, man.
Man, he just didn't give a damn.
He left, and it wasn't nobody even covering it. They were like,
you know what? He snuck out. I was stuck out laying in bed, and I just happened not to be able to sleep. And I turned around and said, "Oh, helicopter, White House." And I'm watching his footage.
That nigga, wasn't nobody there to see him go. Usually,
now he had like the police was coming or something. You know, you try to leave, right?
They shake somebody's hand, they hug somebody. Like the staff wasn't out there.
Nobody. Did nobody want to come to his party? But he tried to have a party and nobody. They was like, "Did you mean to mail this to me?"
The Secret Service arms was crossed. They were like, "Man,
yeah." Everybody was tired. That's what
it made like. After all the things that he said and the way he made people feel, I feel bad for feeling bad for him. But the human in me just goes, hey, going outside.
You know what? I'm angry that he snuck out. I want to see him get drugged out. I guess he didn't want to give us that pleasure.
Yeah, nah. And his
But a lot
wife
of people
was
want to.
ready to go. They supposed to stop to take a picture. She walked straight to the helicopter. She
Let me
didn't
tell you,
even
so he
stop to
probably
take
said,
a picture
Melania, don't you
with him.
say anything.
I am ready to go.
Go. Yeah. He wasn't ready to go. He was
Melania was.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
Melania.
no, he wasn't ready to go. He really wanted to do another term. Man, Melania was like, let's go. The stuff is
okay.
Let's go.
I'm not giving you none ever.
He was sitting there like, we got to take this last photo. She was like, I don't do photos.
Yeah, right. Hey, damn
we
photo.
gotta go. We gotta go.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. But, you know, I just thought it was pitiful how, you know, unfortunately it went down. But I wouldn't expect nothing more from Trump.
Yeah.
But it was, I mean, if you are really a petty fetish person, that was like the lowest of petty.
Right
well,
there.
no, we still know the letter saying
That's in your soul. Melania had on a blue moon.
Trump left like a 3-year-old having a tantrum. He did what I expected, okay?
Yeah. I'm glad he snuck
I didn't win. Damn you. Damn your traditions. Damn you all.
Man, man, this is probably gonna be the most beloved transition in my lifetime. I've never seen I'm telling you, I've never seen so many people like, man, and Joe Biden immediately, he didn't even get to sit at the desk yet before he started signing papers. Like, no, we getting rid of this.
Was he okay? Like, was he in the car signing?
He probably was in the car signing.
After he was sworn in, he put the first thing on top of the Bible and started signing. I was like, bro, maybe he pulled the Bible away. Good before you start.
That man know he got a lot of work to do. Let me go ahead and get a head start.
Yo.
Because I know that man, he's like, okay, let's do the climate bill. Let's get all this crap. He got so many things he got to undo that this turd did.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all good now.
Yeah, so sign away his shoot.
But you know what? I did a rerun. You know how you go back and watch some of your favorite TV series? And I was rewatching Curb Your Enthusiasm. And I saw your ass in that airport scene. And I said, damn it, Ryan. Just be everywhere popping up.
I can't help it, man. I'm trying to win.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, and I was just like, the thing about when I rewatched that scene was your facial expressions. You know how you watch it the first go around, you don't pay too much attention to detail. But then when I watch it, I'm like, look at Ryan's face. And this makes the shit even funnier.
Man, I swear I think why they booked me because I can't act. So they were like maybe in the audition, I was making my faces. They were like, yeah, book him. They probably had a camera in the waiting room and saw the way I was sitting there and was like, he is perfect for this job.
You remember we was at the Kevin Hart and we was in line?
Yeah.
That Kevin Hart, he was doing that tour
of Heart of the City.
And he came to Houston and they came and got me and Michelle to sit up in the front. No. Just put us after, you two, we're going to have you in the line. Yeah, come sit up in the front. Like, okay. So y'all been watching us.
Yeah, so we got a cast and stuff. But we were out there cracking jokes, though.
Oh, yeah, we was at the clown.
We was clowning out there waiting in line that long. So maybe that was...
You got to. I'm going to tell you. I still remember the first time I talked to you ladies. I was not ready for that interview. I was not ready. That's still the most fun I've ever had in an interview ever. You ladies will always have access to me. That's why I felt so bad when we couldn't do it. You was like, what went wrong? I was like, I promise you I ain't trying to miss no interview with y'all. That is not what's happening. That is not what's happening. Because I knew, and I could see y'all too when I looked in on the Instagram Live. I was like, I want to say something. I want to say
I don't know what was going on IG that day, but
I got to see you, and then we kept saying unable to join. But like I said, I thank you so much for that, man, because we always have a blast when you're on the show. We have real conversation. There's no filter. And I'm glad you reached that.
Yeah, that's the way it was described to me, but it was like my first year of touring. And people were like, don't worry about being filtered, but don't say this, don't say that. And I'll be like, is I already had put the filter in my mind? And then started cussing. And I was like, wait a minute, what kind of, I can cuss? Oh, I can. Yeah. It was like, y'all was like, so when it comes to sex, I was like, oh, it's this type of
Let me get my shoes off.
Oh my God.
Get clothes.
But I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough. Because I know some folks with us having very blunt speaking.
Oh,
Some folks
no.
cool with it, you know. But I'm like, yes. Well, that's
I be
my
needing
it is.
I be needing that. Y'all, man, y'all make my heart go up, man. I love y'all so much. Dude,
All right, we love you back.
I feel pressure.
you know, I be doing, you ladies are in Texas, right?
Yeah, because I met you up last time you were here. I think it was
Right.
Improv.
But y'all are
And you
in
was in Turkey
Houston,
Hood.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I ain't done Houston in so long. I would just love to see. I'm gonna just go do Houston. Y'all know y'all open. I'm gonna go do Houston anyway. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. I mean, because I know when we met up, you were at the Turkey Leg Hut, and I mean, you was already enjoying the cuisine there, and then you was on your way out, and we was, talking to each other, and they brought this brother. Oh yeah, just damn, it was a funnel cake dessert.
Oh yeah, the first time, I went to Turkey.
Yeah, I was like,
man, shout out to TC, Kill You, the people at Turkey Leg Hut, all the people in Houston that hold me down, man. Scarface, shout out to Brad, King Keyron, man. Anytime, man, Ali Sadiq, anytime I'm in those cities, I ain't gotta do nothing. I just show up, and it's all love and all taken care of, man. I'm gonna need other cities to act like Houstonians. All right, this is what they know how
I don't see
to
why
treat
you don't
you.
get that love, Ryan. Because I mean,
Yeah,
everywhere you're a cool, laid back dude. Everywhere you go, people end up laughing.
I try to be, but it's like
I'm singing on top. Don't listen to me.
No, I'm telling you, I try to be. The funny thing about being laid back, man, it starts to play against me because people, like, even when I get excited, I still sound like this. So people,
Really?
so
I'm happy baby.
Yeah.
That can't work good in a relationship.
Yeah, they be like, we're gonna close the deal, Mr. Davis. $50,000 sound good with you? I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. They were like, do he not want to do it? Yeah, I don't think he wants to do it. And I'm like, I said it was good. I said it was cool. Why are we? I think my manager, I'm working on it, man. I got to take acting classes so I can just be like, yay!
Act like it'd be extra.
I tell people, listen to the words, not to the tone. Listen to the. I mean what I say.
Your face be sitting there just like, cool, 50 grand. Okay,
really that sounds
like this
great.
needs to be fucking check.
That sounds. I think we should do that. We should.
See? I mean, it do look like you don't really care. I mean, like like you're giving the beatbox app. You want this money, but you're like, okay, very nonchalant.
I'm super excited right now.
I'm hoping this is not the same attitude you have with intimacy. Is this going to be the same reaction? Do you have a different expression in that situation?
Yes. Probably not. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably not. If it bothers you, if it bothers you, I'll face you the other way. You know what I mean? You know what? Don't even worry about it.
Can you see what I'm throwing a big party or buying him a big old truck or something? Right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean,
she did that special parts wax just for him. Right.
I mean, man, I don't even know. I have to ask women I've dealt with, but I'm gonna ask them. I was like, if any time, do I look bored while we be at this? Do I look like I don't want to be there? Because I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want you to feel like I don't want to be here. I'm here because I want to be here.
I was thinking about, can you imagine a man giving it to you with his face, and you like, are you not enjoying yourself here? I'm like, is this not fun? Right. I thought we were. Am I not fresh?
Whose is it?
Oh no!
What is my name?
Oh Oh my God, man!
I don't think. I don't. Yo, I don't know. Nah, I would
feel
like
sorry
to
for that
think
woman.
that something happens facially. I would. I don't know, but I would love to think so. I don't want to think I'm that dude. Don't make me. Why'd you ask me?
I hope
Now I'm gonna be self-conscious about it. Now I'm gonna be cheesing. Next time, I'm gonna just be.
Don't make. I don't want you to look like you got problems.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna start looking like I ain't never been there before.
I thought he was crazy.
Yeah. Cheesing and not blinking too.
Oh God, don't do that.
Oh no, see,
You're gonna think I'm a psychopath. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all make me self-conscious, and now I believe that I got a cheese with my eyes wide open.
Don't do that. Oh my God. She gonna be like, dude, girl, he was crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I had to have time. Girl, he slobbed and smiled and stayed the whole time.
The whole time.
As soon as he stopped, I grabbed my clothes and ran.
Girl, I had to turn the fan on so he'll blink. Y'all know once the wind start hitting the eyes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I can't get the okay. But I mean, I'm glad to know. I'm sure you switched gears in that situation. But I just want to make sure when you get
no, I hope so. I'm gonna make a phone call after this. Y'all have made me completely self-conscious.
Don't call your women.
Now I gotta know.
Okay. As long as they gave you some, and if they in the past, let them stay.
Yeah, so just practice for future ventures.
Yeah, for your future. Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Moving forward. Moving forward.
You go. Grab your pillow, put a mirror in front of you, and then you know. I'm
Hey, do that face again.
Why you gotta get a pillow? Terrible.
I can't with Ryan. But now we're gonna get to this podcast of yours. What do you and your co-hosts kind of have in common that kind of makes the podcast banging?
Honesty, man. I met Austin Hall about 3-4 years ago, man, and our managers put us together, and I was like, it was crazy because when you first talking to somebody, you don't know what you can and can't say or whatever.
Right.
Both of us did the tiptoe thing for about 2 to 3 minutes before we was like, man, fuck that. Hey, do you feel this way about this and we were both like, yeah, that's how oh my God. So we just started talking shit about everything. First conversation, we started all the shit we fuck with, all the stuff we don't fuck with, and we fuck with and didn't fuck with the same stuff. And so we started touring together. We started writing scripts together, doing all this stuff, man. And it was only right that I had my partner. You know what I mean? I don't want to do anything without him, man. Our careers will be tied together forever, kind of like the South Park guys. You know what I mean? That's my road dog. And
especially if you bounce off each other.
Yeah, man. The same conversations people see with the podcast and stuff, it's just shit we were gonna be talking about in the house anyway. So why not let people in?
Exactly.
Yeah, so why not make it a podcast? So we are really, really honest in such a way that, I just want people to think about, because a lot of stuff, we go through programming before we're adults. And a lot of stuff we think we feel that way because we were told that's the way you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
Right.
So with all due offense, we do the offending for you. We'll do all the questioning of stuff for you. We'll take all the hits. We'll take all the bumps and bruises for you. Just come listen, and we can be your dirty little secret. It's cool. We'll do all the... We not afraid to ask or say whatever.
But you know what? I'm glad you said that because that's like our female version on what we like to do.
Oh, that's why I love y'all so much. I tell you, I love y'all so much.
Thank you so much.
Trying to be good,
I had to bring this.
But this is what I don't like. I'll see people do stuff, and you can tell their intent is to try to be edgy or to try to be bold or something like that. When I talk to y'all, I'm like, oh no, they like this when the camera off. They like,
Exactly, Mundo.
yeah.
But I'm glad you said that, because some of the people that tune into us, and you tune into so many different people that go live and have a regular show, and they'll think that you're developing a character. Now, some folks may do that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
But
I'm like you. I can't act.
This is it.
That's what I said. I can't act.
I can't act.
Hey, I would love to be able to do a character, but so far in everything I've played in, I played me as that person. That's all I've done.
And that's all you can do.
That's all I did. Like
files.
that was me as a TSA agent in Insecure. That was me as a barber.
Okay.
And the thing I did with Comedy Central, that's me as an undercover cop. I don't know how that, man. I don't know.
Like the Ice Cube acting.
Yeah, I would just, you know how Denzel don't change his voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like yeah, he Denzel, but he's in the character, but it's Denzel playing
But it's
it.
still Denzel.
Like, except Denzel can act. I'm even worse than that. Like I would love.
Ice Cube was not an actor to me, but he plays. He can't come out. He can't come out there.
Oh, Ice Cube done played the same nigga 13 times.
Exactly.
This thing, he has been Doughboy in every single character. Even in Are We There Yet, he was Doughboy who turned his life around. That's all it was. It was just, he was a clean cut Doughboy. That's all it was.
Gotta make a U-turn.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
Yo, hey, I get it, man. Acting is hard. That's the salute to the people who do it well, the people who can do these characters and do all. I ain't got it in me. Because this is another
I
thing
ain't never
too.
tried it. I've been told I should.
But this is the thing. This is the problem with characters, which is why I can't do it, and I salute people. When people fall in love with a character, they think you're that person forever. They treat you like you that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jaleel White is my man. I would never want people to go around going, did I do that? He's like, man, I'm in my 40s. I'm not Urkel.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone, man.
Do they really walk up to that man doing that?
Yeah. Like,
slap the hell out of him.
You see, Tyler Perry had to retire Medea. They would go let him play Medea until he died. Right. He thought, he was like, they gonna get tired of this. They never gonna get tired of this, Tyler. No. They never. You gonna have to retire her. You gonna have to be her forever. They would have made that nigga play Medea until he actually didn't have to wear the makeup no more. They was gonna make it.
Till the wheels fall off. Just baby your hands in the Medea outfit. Right. When you die, we're gonna make you this Medea.
Yeah, Medea on the tombstone and shit. Just like, okay.
It's sad. But if I was doing that would irritate me. But what was the girl that not JJ, but the Thelma, and everyone would call her Thelma all the time.
Oh yeah.
And
I think that's a black man's fantasy. Thelma back in the day was one of those women like on Good Times.
Man, let me tell you.
Let
me tell you.
I saw some emotion this time.
I got on the Good Times late because it was before my time. It was already done by the time I was born. Man, I don't know what happened. Somebody had bought like all the seasons or something,
right?
And they were trying to get me to watch it. I was like, man, I ain't watching this old show. That Thelma walked in. I was like, you know what, man? This show ain't that bad. That show. I'm gonna have to man. I'm telling you, even Florida was thick. Even Florida was thick. Nobody want to talk about it, but Florida was thick. Walona was thick. I was like, yo, I like this show. Great job.
He like them all. All the women that wrote up on this show. I hit them all.
Right. Every woman on the
them
show
all
had
down.
ass. I was like, is that a prerequisite to be on the show? I'm sure that's a prerequisite to be on the show.
I'm done. Oh my God.
Man, for real.
When he said Florida, that's why I was like, hold up now.
I'm telling you, go back and watch it. Florida, thick, Florida is thick. Everybody worried about her hair not being there. But look at that ass. That ass? Oh,
no,
my
look,
God.
I watched it, okay?
That's why James was always wanting to fight about her. He ain't play about that. He never play about no Florida.
That's not booty.
That nigga he was ready to kill his kids over Florida, nigga.
Oh my God. Oh, you ignorant.
I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Well, I'm not, you know what, because like black women like that are iconic. Because like you said, you had already never seen the show until somebody bought you the box series.
Yeah.
So you have many other black icons to look forward to. I know you watched some Foxy Brown.
Gotta love Pam Grier.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't even like black exploitation films.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna watch it anyway. You tell yourself you're doing research after about 15 minutes of looking at her. You be like,
trying to make yourself realize this is about.
I'm honest. I'm watching this shit because I'm going to laugh. That's why I'm watching this. I mean, you watch old Dolomite films.
Yo, listen. The fact that he was serious makes it that much more funny.
Makes it even funnier.
Yo, that nigga was dead serious.
Did you see the one where Eddie Murphy played Dolomite?
Yes.
But that crap was funny.
That nigga said, I want to be an action star. That nigga was shaped like me. That nigga, I can't.
What's your boy's name to play the little uppity, the little subdued?
Wesley Snipes' character.
Oh, Wesley Snipes' character was funny.
Jabba.
Ring the ding dong. Ding dong. Ring the ding dong. That's my jump right there.
Because she starts singing that shit and she won't stop. But I look at that stuff, but stories like that, because I didn't know all the background behind Dolomite and all that he had to go through to be a self-production, an independent.
Oh, it's hard, man. And I feel like that movie is right on time because right now, creatives, that's what we have to do. We're going to have to do it ourselves.
But
and with all these theaters shutting down, I'm thinking about four-walling, like creating something and four-walling it for my fans, like just showing up to one of these shut down AMCs and being like, "Yo, let me play my movie.
Let me use the room."
But I know there's been different ways that entertainers and creators are trying to do stuff online since the pandemic is going on. I mean, have you found any type of consistency with doing anything virtually?
Oh no! I'm old school. I'm gonna go risk my life. I'm gonna go ahead. I've been doing live shows. I've been acting.
That's what kids had to wear seatbelts and shit. I'm going old school.
Yeah, I'm old school.
Ain't no airbags.
Yeah, I take this with me, and then I just go. Like I've learned.
You sound like Michelle. You put up the driver.
Yeah, I just take that with me and I move on. This is my thing, man. This is what people got to realize. Whether COVID is going on or not, this is the only life you get. You know what I mean? You can sit down and let it just do what it do, or you can find a way to do what you love and to be yourself within the confines of the rules. And that's what I've done. You know what I mean? But I've learned a lot. COVID taught me that I left a lot of money on the table through the digital space. I wasn't capitalizing on the money that I could have been making from it. And once everything shut down, I immediately saw, oh my God, I was leaving tons of money on the table by not focusing on the power that my social media platform had. So now when everything opens up, I'll just be making double or triple the money now because I know how to move within it. But I'm still going outside. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm going outside. This is the thing. Not many things bring me joy. But everything that does bring me joy is always outside my door. So I'm not going to be cooped up looking at the walls all day. You know what I mean? They can keep showing, like, I love watching basketball on TV. I'd rather be at the game. I love listening to my favorite artists on iTunes, but I'd rather be at the show. You know what I mean? I like seeing comedians come and talk on social media, but I know there's nothing that compares to a live show.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. And I rather go out doing that than sitting in the house doing what I hate for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? That don't sound like living to me.
I'm hoping that we'll get it together.
We will. Everybody was going. I'm not taking that shot. They taking the vaccine. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Everybody's gonna take the vaccine. All these people talking about they not. It's gonna once they see everybody outside.
Yeah, playing.
Yeah, playing. It's like when you were a kid. When you were a kid, everybody outside playing, and you in the window just watching everybody have fun. You're like, how you get outside? You got to take this shot.
Exactly.
Man, give me the shot. Give me the shot.
Don't give them 2 shots.
Okay, but so you still do tours, and I know you network with a bunch of other comedians as well. You mentioned doing production work earlier. Now, what kind of production? What kind of creations do you want to create? I know you mentioned South Park, so we're talking something similar.
So I got like I like to do single cam television shows, like the show Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not much of a sitcom type guy, but those like Insecure, Atlanta, shows like that are single cam. I love those. I want to do a single cam comedy. I want to produce my comedy special this year, and figuring out how to do that and do that in the best possible way during this COVID situation. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna have to find whatever city just permits for 300 people to be in one place at one time.
Well, make sure it's a red state.
Oh, I know it's gonna be a red state. It's gonna be Florida or Texas, because them the only ones really like we don't care. They're like people are dying. Much. People die every day, dog.
It's just like the flu, right?
That's what I'm saying. This is the problem with Texas when they talk about COVID. You're trying to scare people in a state where everybody got a gun. They not scared. They not scared. It's not that they don't care. They not. It's hard to scare Texans, man. It's just hard.
Texans, they a whole nother breed.
And then Florida. Every bad story that you can't believe starts with a Florida man or a Florida woman. The worst news stories ever. So you think they scared of a virus? They just not. You can give them all the information. You can tell them people are dying or whatever. They're like, man, I risk my life every day living here before the virus. I'm going outside. That's how they gonna act.
You ain't lying now.
Yeah, exactly. But now we on a little thing of ignorance. Capitol Hill.
The mayonnaise rage. Is that what we're finna talk about?
Now I know for myself, I had never seen nothing like that in my life, but I wasn't surprised. So your thoughts and input on that, sir?
I need to know who smeared shit on the walls. I need to know that.
Look, they were peeing in the hallways.
They got DNA. Don't tell me you can't find out who did it. They DNA is all up and through that. I need to know who that was, and I need to know what type of time you get. Because if any of my friends got more time for weed possession than you get for smearing shit on the walls in the Capitol building, we need to restructure our laws. I need to know that.
Hey,
man, when I heard that they had actually peed and shitted in there, and I was just like, who does that? Who does that? I know you want to
say we know who did it. Hey, it could have been, listen, I'm going to tell you this. If you go in a building and you see 3,000 black people and one white guy, and you see shit smeared on the walls,
and you know
one white guy did it. Call me what you want. I could be wrong, but I'm putting all my chips in the middle of the table on the one white guy. I believe the one white.
Don't do stuff like that.
Black people got to be schizophrenic to do some shit like that. We got to have something already going on. Black people don't like other people's fluids of any type touching us.
Man,
We don't even let people like. I know dudes who play basketball that don't like niggas sweating on them. They like it's part of the game. Be like, hey, you need to wipe yourself down with a towel.
When that dude slid down his face.
Oh my God, you hit a that's another.
No. I know you're talking about that. Yeah.
Along came Polly.
No, Polly. I ain't
Along came Polly, where he shot the
I
shot
was
and slid down that nigga's face with his body.
When I saw that, I was gagging.
Yeah.
I can understand. Yeah, that bodily fluids and stuff of that nature. But I'm just like, so now that we had the aftermath, and they're talking about the agenda on Biden's first 100 days. We know COVID's in the mix, but do you even think that if they try to touch on police reform, will they even make a scratch?
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to. This is
They was up in the Capitol too.
This is the thing about this presidency versus a lot of presidencies. I've seen a lot. Like I said, I ain't that old, but I've seen enough presidents to where I've seen what they do for who. You know what I mean? And when they get elected, you always show who you felt like was most important to you in your term. They have to do something for Black women. They cannot go through this term and think Black women are not going to hold them accountable.
Oh no, we're gonna hold them
when they put them in office. Listen, I know Black women aren't the only ones who voted, but let's keep it 100.
Black folks put them in.
Yeah.
That Black woman vote it put them in there. No other person ever got anywhere close to them numbers ever. Stacey Abrams going down into Atlanta, her and her team.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Registering over 800,000 new voters.
She was
bro.
hustling.
Listen,
hustling.
Turned the whole state of Georgia blue. We talking about mayor. We talking about Senate, House.
Yes.
Yeah.
They flipped it in the presidency. Listen, first off, Stacey Abrams got to be in the cabinet. I don't even know if that's not even. You got to do that. Either that or run for governor again and win. But ain't no. This is the crazy thing. She lost by like 100 votes or something stupid. The first time she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose by 100 votes. I'm gonna register 800,000 people." Yeah.
You know, that's Stacey over there.
Governor Kemp knows his time is done. If you ran in the state of Georgia, it's over for you. It is over. Your time is over. But I'm telling you, and you know, shout out to Black women. I don't think enough people really talk about, because as a Black man, it is spooky. You know what I mean? You know, with police reform, we worry about it because a lot of times it's our lives that are, you know, in danger. We getting shot. They being over aggressive with us. They giving us time for stuff that we shouldn't be getting time for. But every single Black male that happens to, somebody's mother is affected by that. You know what I mean? You know, our sisters, our significant others, our daughters, you know what I mean, are affected by that. That something happening to one guy may affect 5 women. You see what I'm saying? And women they don't take it as well as we do. You know what I mean? So if they think that the police reform and prison reform isn't high on the list, this will be a one-term presidency. And I'm telling you, I've been dating Black women my whole life. What you not gonna do is do wrong by them and think that they gonna rock with you again. You can't do them wrong for 4 straight years and then think everything gonna be cool when they get a chance to leave you. They leave.
I said, no, Black women gotta remind him what you said on the stage.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you. And I owe you. I heard that.
I'm telling you.
You said it. Okay.
They gonna be. I'm telling you right now, black women are the we won. He's out, and then give it about a week. It's gonna be now. Remember what you had said.
Right, I'm already there. He just got sworn in. I'm already there.
It's just like you telling your girl, hey, tomorrow we going out to so-and-so, your favorite restaurant.
Right.
And the time go by, you don't show up, you don't communicate, and you like, oh, man, baby, I'm sorry, I forgot. You got payback coming.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, and don't even try to be like, I didn't say that. The receipts are coming.
Oh.
The receipts. The receipts are coming.
The look is coming, then the receipts.
So hold up.
Every black woman that I've dealt with, when she goes, well, this is how long I argue. I was like, I didn't say that. You did say that. I did not say that. Let me look. Never mind.
You know I got proof. Okay, whatever.
When she says, "Let me look," I could have sworn you did. Just start agreeing, because she wouldn't take it that far. She did. She knows she got receipts somewhere. Let it go.
I want to hit on
or if she say this right here, or you go, "I didn't say that," and she go, "So I'm crazy." Right. Hey, bro. Just,
you know how to say.
If she say that,
Dude, don't agree.
If she don't agree.
No,
say, you go, no what, you aren't crazy. I probably did say that. Or if she say, you know what I think is funny, you don't want to know what she think is funny.
No,
don't say what. You don't want to know.
Especially if she calm.
I promise you it ain't funny. Whatever she said, if she you know what I think is funny. No, you don't want to know. It ain't gonna be funny.
But now that we are in this situation of being, some of us in the house and some of us may have lost people with COVID, but you made a real strong post the other day that I had to reshare, and it was about the effect of mental illness as well as the internet has made people typical bullies, saying things they wouldn't naturally say, doing all they can just to disrespect somebody.
Hold on. Somebody named Nakisha asked where I stay. Her picture look kind of cute. DM me, Nakisha, if we in the same area.
Everybody up there hollering.
There's a fool.
Oh my God.
I apologize. I didn't mean to be thrown off like that. I'm trying to be professional. What did you ladies
But at least your face didn't have some expression.
Yeah, exactly. You did have a smile. So when you
I'm sorry. I was like, where do I stay? Well, and me? Oh.
You better meet at a hotel. You don't know Keisha like this.
Yeah, go ahead and make that contact, honey, so he can get back on track.
I just wanted to know why she was asking. That's all. I just want to know why she asked.
Oh, you know why she asked? She bothering you, right? Go
ahead. Y'all silly. See?
Get him, girl. Get him. But back to mental health, because we have just been talking about how social media is affecting folks, because we even dealt with some interactions and folks be saying and doing the craziest stuff, and it's not that serious. So you were like, maybe I need to build my own platform.
Yeah. It's gotten to a point now, because it's like, whenever I complain about it, people go, Ryan, why do you care? Ryan, ignore it. I can't ignore it now because it's everywhere. If I go on y'all's post, it's something. If I go on a friend's post, it's something. When I go on my post, it's something. And people think they have the license to say whatever hurtful or whatever they want to say to people. And that's not the way the world works. You know what I mean? Because we know. Right. We remember what it was like before these false things. And you're not just going to say whatever to anybody. You already know. There were consequences for saying whatever. And I'm just not, I didn't grow up in a time where you can say anything to anybody without consequences. And I don't want to live in a time where you can say anything to anybody without consequences.
Yeah.
At some point, we got to get to a point where it's just, if I got to create a platform to where only people who rock with me can come in, and you can troll me, but you're going to have to pay the troll. You're going to have to pay the troll.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what it's gonna be. It's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
it's like this person is paying to say negative things to me. Whatever, man. Do your thing. Do your
Yeah.
thing. Because
That's
now
so
you
stupid.
look. Now you really look crazy. You know what I
There's
mean?
folks out there. There's folks out there like that because even on these platforms, you have folks so obsessed just to be in your business, they get additional spare ghost account.
Yeah.
Man,
Just to troll you.
that.
And I'm like, you going through all this trouble to troll somebody? Why can't you just find a hobby, do a puzzle or something?
It's like, man, attention is so addictive to people for some reason. I'm
Yes.
telling you, people, man, I see the social media is, I'm telling you, it's sad. I've seen women who are truly funny in this game, right? But they're attractive. And they get more likes when they're showing off their body than
Of
when they're
course.
showing off their talent.
It's
And
sad but true.
and because of that, I see them transitioning into showing their body more just so they can get more likes or just so they can get more attention. And it's like, man, it's I was like, they're like, everybody ain't strong enough to just continue to be themselves and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It takes a different type of strength. See, somebody is saying sex sells, but that ain't what it is. That's not what they're doing. They're not doing it for the money.
addictive.
It's addictive. They're addicted to the attention. They'll post something and it doesn't get as much attention as the other post, and it makes them sad because people only are rocking with them because they're attractive or because they're doing something sexual.
Yeah, thong on.
You'll see the nicest girls. Like, I've known girls who was the nicest girls. They don't even have boyfriends like that. They don't have sex like that. Pulling their underwear into their crotch to give a camel toe just so they can get more followers.
Now you know what I'm trying to understand. When did camel toe get popular?
I don't know, because I don't like it.
I look, because
I don't like it.
back in the day, having a camel toe was not cute.
I don't like it.
We had our friend trying to tell us to have a camel toe contest. And we
That's
said,
part
look,
of the reason I brought it up. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's a lot of things I don't complain about. That right there, I don't like it.
Being that you're a man, you need to do some research on that and get back with us. Okay?
Yeah.
When did camel toe become popular?
It looked like you can't buy the right size. That's all it looks like to me. It just, poor baby don't even know how to buy panties. That's all it.
But I was just like, that's not good for the coochie area, you know.
Right.
Just like having restricted tight draws on your testes, that ain't good.
I was about to say, you're not even supposed to be that aggressive with the vajayjay, are you? It's a flower. You don't squeeze the flower. You can't soak the flower. What are you doing? You gonna put lime in? What are you doing? Don't put lime in the flower.
I just wanted to ask when that shit became popular, though. I just, because it never looked attractive.
You putting that kind of pressure on it, it makes me not even want to touch it.
Yeah. It may bite you.
Yes. Now your flower is a cactus. I don't like that. I don't like.
So choke out the monkey.
My God, that's an ignorant though. But I just never understood that. Why we have to do so much for so little attention. It don't last but a hot second anyway.
And it don't mean nothing. It's online.
It don't mean nothing. Nothing.
Say some phrases, Slick. I'm gonna say
something.
Listen,
man. Listen. And I got homegirls that's in the sex industry who really, that's who they are. They were gonna do that. If they were gonna do that, but now here, Instagram just made it possible for them to be themselves for more.
Or in their mind though, because you got a lot of Instagram models. Everybody's a damn model. I'm like, yo, where's your contract? What magazine you been in?
I'm gonna tell you this. This whole everybody calling themselves something just because they on Instagram or something like that. When I call myself a comedian, it's because I sell out comedy shows all over the country and I do stand up, and I've been doing it for 7 years. That's why I call myself a comedian. somebody make a video of them knocking shit off of shelves inside of a gas station, and people laugh at it, and it be like, comedian. You're not a comedian. You a nigga who destroys property. You a menace to society is what you are.
It's sad. It really is.
Oh my God! But
that's one of my favorite things to do. No, Lil Kim did not do the camel toe. That wasn't a camel toe what Lil Kim did.
No, Lil Kim ain't never do that.
Her shit fit. That thing was just fat. There's a difference. It was just fat. But it was not a camel toe. It was she was wearing the right size. That was what that was.
A camel toe was something else.
Yeah, camel toe was when it's too tight that's pulled up in there. Lil Kim just had it like that.
Lil Kim just had a fat monkey, huh?
She just had that thing was just fat. What can you do? She's the victim in this situation. She was just trying to pose. She had no idea that it was going to do what it did. Lil Kim is the victim.
Oh, you stupid. Y'all hating her. Ain't about nobody hating her. It's just,
no, I don't hate that.
It's just bullshit, folks. Everybody.
Yeah, because it's so
much. But that's what I'm saying. It's just different things. Look, I tell people this, man. Even farts are funny. Maybe you're not a comedian. Maybe you're a fart. You know what I mean? Maybe that's
a fart.
Maybe you closer to a fart than a comedian.
Stupid.
But that's what people need. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but you know, it's true because another downfall is that people do start to go online, and this is like a way of social interaction. But all of a sudden, they think they got a platform. You know, like, oh, yeah,
niggas be whole photographers ain't been published nowhere.
Exactly.
Nowhere. All your photos have been published on Instagram. Instagram is not a publication. That does not make you a photographer because somebody don't want to take their own pictures and they brought you over there to take it. Everybody takes pictures for somebody else. That don't make us a photographer. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And it's just like everybody's a damn DJ now too.
Everybody's a journalist now. They ain't got to do none of the work you ladies have done. They ain't got to make none of the connections y'all have made. They ain't got to have the relationships in the industry y'all have. They go live on their Instagram and be like, we just like the gossiping heifers. We're journalists. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay? You're just somebody talking about something. That's it. That's who you are. That's all you are. Cut it out. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this not having to have credentials to be something. The society we live in now. It's aggravating.
Yes, it is. It's very aggravating.
Put no work in.
I do get frustrated when folks do title themselves as like comedians, and they're not. They just doing TikTok skits, and I'm like, right.
So if you go viral doing a TikTok dance, you're a choreographer now. You're a professional choreographer or dancer. You ain't go to nobody dance school. You don't know how to count. You don't know how to dance jazz or hip hop or none of that, ballet, none of that. But you're a professional dancer because you can do this. Now you professional. All right, man. I hate it here.
I'm so tired of looking at this black folks dancing online, period.
Yo. Ben tired.
We always dancing.
Ben tired. I'm telling you, we're capable of so much more. I swear we're capable of so much more.
I mean, if they're not twerking, they dancing. I'm
like,
or a new challenge.
I was so happy to see that the girl who did the poem at the inauguration went from 25,000 followers to over 1 million. That's what I'm saying. Follow that. Follow that.
Something inspirational was awesome. I thought the child was 16. She like 22. Yeah.
Yeah. Follow something that's gonna feed your spirit. Just follow something. You know what I mean? That's gonna feed you. My God. The shade room is turned into like the biggest publication, right? Half the people on there are jobless. And you be like, what do they do? They're like such and such in they Fashion Nova. I'd be like, who is this? What did they do?
But I think now, folks.
Now you famous for being friends with somebody, for hanging out with somebody.
That's what it is.
We never knew who Eddie Murphy was friends with if they wasn't famous. We never knew who Michael Jackson was friends with if they weren't famous. And we didn't care. We didn't. But now you can be famous because you in a lot of pictures with somebody. You ain't even, nobody even got to know what you do. They just see you in the pictures with them. So now you famous? And why do you want to know what somebody's friend is doing? Look, you people following them. What is that?
No, I knew a chick that would purposely go to these social engagements, taking pictures with folks. I know you're talking about. And she wouldn't stay but maybe 5-10 minutes. And I'm like, where did so-and-so go? Oh, she just snapped a shot with this celebrity. She just snapped a shot with this celebrity. And she gone. And she didn't bounce. And it's all over social media. Like it's a baller type situation. I'm like, girl, I was there. You wasn't doing all that. Stop it.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen, this happened to me, right? A lot of my fans don't really know how far I am in my career because I'm one of these people who don't talk about it. My success, it embarrasses me a lot because where I come from, and I don't want to ever come off like I'm bragging, so I don't ever say nothing. Right. And I'll be in places, right? I remember I went to a couple events. I went to, I don't want to say it because I don't want to put nobody out because somebody will figure out he talking about me. But I went to a couple of events and somebody was there taking pictures with celebrities and all that stuff, right? And I was there, and then they posted the pictures on their social media. And I liked the pictures, and I was just like, keep hustling, keep doing your thing. And then people were commenting under my comment talking about, Ryan, we can't wait till you reach this level of fame. I was like, I was VIP. That person was somebody's plus one. They not really, but I can't tell you the truth because y'all gonna call me a hater for telling you the truth about this person not really supposed to even be in there. They wasn't on the list. This is somebody's plus one. That's somebody that snuck in and took pictures. And y'all talking about Ryan, I can't wait till you able to do. I was there. I was there. I just don't take pictures. I don't. I remember I posted a picture with Dave Chappelle for his birthday. People were like, "Oh my God, you finally met Dave Chappelle. You on your way." I was like, "This picture is 3 years old, people. I don't even look like that anymore. How do y'all think I just met this nigga? I just met this nigga." I was just like, I can't do it. I was like, look, man, I promise y'all.
People so used to bragging and flexing.
People so used to.
That's a problem.
So because I don't brag, that mean I ain't gone nowhere. That I ain't done nothing. That means I'm not. I was like, yo, this is insane. It was insane.
It's sad. But everybody's so used to flexing about what they got and what they doing.
Yeah, I got cool stories.
But that's one thing you can always, between somebody broke and somebody's got a lot of money. Most likely the man has got the latest Jordans on, watches. He broke. But you run into that rich millionaire white boy. He got a t-shirt on, regular jeans, regular t-shirt.
I always look homeless, ladies. I always look.
The ones with the money.
Hey. But don't ever get it twisted. You ladies came to my show at Houston. Show sold out. Over 400 people, $30 a ticket. That was a good day. That was a good day. That was
a good show.
I would not put you in the homeless department, brother, because you a grown brother. So you can't really pull the homeless act. I mean,
I be looking homeless. I be like, yo, but I'm doing every time I step out the house. There is a bag attached to there is a bag attached to I ain't just outside for no reason.
But most people that got money like that don't want you to know how much.
That's why I don't talk. Right. But I just feel like it's weird. I was in Atlanta, right? There's a guy who takes pictures with another guy's money and chains. The guy lets him take pictures with his monies and his chains to get his followers up. The guy with the actual money and the chains and all of that don't even have an Instagram. The dude who takes pictures with his stuff has over 1 billion followers and be talking motivation.
And none of that crap is.
Be out here motivating people, talking about, yeah, you gotta hustle, grind, bro. You are broke, and you tell, and people are like, and people are talking about, yeah, I gotta get like him. Get like him? Y'all don't even. He caught a cab here. You don't want to get like him. He couldn't even get an Uber because he don't have a debit card. He had to catch a cab.
Come on now, so you ain't got no bank account. Come on, stop.
He ain't even got a bank account. He had to catch a cab to go get these chains and money to take a picture. And I'll tell him nobody, so I ain't gonna tell who it is. But no, he don't own none of that stuff he take pictures with, and people follow him for motivation. That's what I'm saying. You don't even need credentials anymore. It's crazy. You don't even need credentials anymore. At some point, yeah, like.
But that's where we are now in America. I mean, how do you think all these conspiracies was able to get people?
Mm-hmm. This is tell people. This is how you tell who is what. You look like I'll never get I don't get the attention of rappers, actors. That's why I made that post today. Like, so I know a lot of people are going to try to, like, because my career is ascending, that they go try to show up once, stuff get really hot for me. I don't want that. I don't want that. And I don't need anybody to do that. You know what I mean? I just want the people who really, truly like what I do to do that. DL usually fuck with me. Jill Scott fuck with me. Chance the Rapper fuck with me. It's always conscious people who fuck with me. It's people who really are into craft and into art that fuck with me. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily, and there's no knock to them, but I don't really need the city girls to follow me. Like, I don't really need Future to follow me. I don't really, you know what I mean? It's just like, so people in my craft who are really, respected in my craft, salute me all the time. You know what I mean? Gary Owen just had me on his podcast. Corey Holcomb just shouted me out, talking about what I do in the comedy game as far as putting people on and stuff like that. That matters to me. But so it does bother me whenever, like, I've reached a new plateau in my career and then somebody will walk up and be like, oh, I always loved you. Let's take this picture. Nah. No. We don't play like that. I've met you 3 times already, my nigga. No.
Exactly.
No.
On that too. You meet the same people with the same type of stuff, and they don't remember
they don't.
Oh, y'all did that interview with so and so.
Yes. Yeah. Then they want to rock with you. You know what I mean? And I just don't.
Look, if you didn't rock with me when I was down. Don't rock with me while I'm up.
That's all I'm saying. You can still watch my stuff. You can still support my stuff. There just ain't no backstage for you. There just ain't no backstage for you. And that's cool. Whenever you tell when you tell my person at the door, do you know who I am? They gonna go, we know exactly who you are. That's why you can't come back here. We know
okay.
I hate when that announcement is made. Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Like, no, I don't.
You remember me?
That's
5 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'm not like that, man. Y'all, I tell people now, if you want to get in backstage at my shows, my list is already made. You better get in good with somebody who don't be and be they +1, because it ain't no more room.
I don't blame you.
It ain't no more room.
But you know, it's funny. It's funny. The last live we did, Michael Collier popped in, and we went live. Oh, y'all coming up. Oh, y'all. We interviewed him years ago. You know, we got rapport with him now.
Yeah.
You know, like, what do you mean we coming up?
For real?
Oh, you just didn't know because I don't tell everything. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, people always be like, you Okay, this is the thing too. And when people be like, "You bet," when people are like, "You bet Dave Chappelle," I can tell they don't know. Our picture is red, right? The reason our picture is red is because Dave Chappelle's green room is red. That's the way he liked to set the mood for whatever. So I wasn't backstage, so I didn't catch this nigga in the hallway. I was in this nigga's room. I was in this nigga's green room.
That's probably for his high ambiance, so you can smoke a blunt.
So yeah, and it's just like I was like, but you don't. If you're not in the industry, you don't know what you're looking at, and it's not my job to tell people stuff like that because I don't care. I just wanted to tell the nigga happy birthday, and then just let it be that. Right, hey. And just let it be that.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna tell everybody everything you're doing. I don't think it's a good thing to tell everybody your moves either.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like people were like, Ryan, you're not making videos, man. Everybody think I'm down and because I'll be saying something about mental health. People be like, you down and depressed.
Oh Lord.
I just shot a game show that's going to be on BET. I'm the host. We shot a whole season of that. I did a whole tour. We're going into filming for another. I'm acting again. Got another show that's about to come out this year. Me acting.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'm working. If you're not on the internet being funny, you got to be depressed. Why can't I just be getting money? Why can't I just be? Why can't I be working? I'm not a social media guy like everybody thinks. It's like they think if I'm not on, if you ain't on Instagram, nigga, you ain't doing nothing. No, I'm doing stuff. That's why I can't be on Instagram like I want.
Okay.
But it's like, you know what I mean? We got we got the podcast, right? We got the podcast picked up now on 2 different streaming sites. So we've partnered to do our podcast, one part of our podcast on Clubhouse, right?
Okay.
So, and then there's a company that will be putting that audio on theirs, and we get paid for that. And then we have our actual podcast that we get paid for the streaming of that and the advertisement, and we get advertising from both. And then I have my content that I monetize from streaming. Then I have my touring, and then I have my merchandise, and then I have my acting. Then I have the game show thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm cool. Like I swear. I mean, my fans is watching this. I swear to y'all, I am fine. It is not. I am doing okay. My guy, no I'm okay. I'm about to pitch my TV show. You know what I mean?
Yes. Exactly.
I promise you, it is. Hey, be sad for somebody else, nigga. When I tell y'all, I'm cool. I get bothered. I get bothered by trolls trolling people and saying the negative stuff that they say to people, but it's not bringing me down. I just feel for other people. It's not stopping your check. Yeah, it's not stopping me. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Their things on the keyboard and amuse themselves. That's one.
And that's energy. I never understood. That's energy you could be putting into yourself instead of being negative. And that negativity just comes right back to you.
But think about it is these don't even be kids doing this trolling.
You're grown.
Grown
people. That's what I'm saying. The kids are on TikTok. You grown people are on here doing this.
Okay. It is sad, but you wonder why these kids so fucked up.
Right. I'm like, this is the most ignorant nonsense in the world. But we gonna keep on keeping on, Ryan. And I cannot tell you how much we love talking to you. I'm so glad
we finally got you.
We finally got this.
I love y'all to death. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna need my glasses and a hug when I get down to Houston. When I get down to H-Town, need that. So, no, and I like y'all's earrings. I really do. I really want to connect for my daughter, yo. Like
Black Queen.
My daughter loves cute shit. Like that's her thing. Like,
well, it's a girl. Shoot. So
that's her. Like I can't.
This is perfect for her, though. This is perfect.
Like I can't really.
She like pink?
Huh?
I said she like pink.
She loves pink. So that's her. Like that's her shit. I don't know what it is. I just like I know she's a girl and she's girly or whatever, and I don't have none of that with me. It's like she's just can spot it. She can spot it anywhere. She just, I like that. I'll be like, damn, that's some more cute shit. That's cute. That's, you know.
And that's why I'm glad I have a son, because I know for girls, they will tap you in that wallet because they got
have so much more. Yeah, so much girls.
Ryan don't care. My son, he just, whatever you get, daddy. This mine, I'm with it. I'm with it. My daughter is like, what it look like? What it look?
Of course.
Is it cute? If it ain't cute, I don't really want to.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you next time you come to Houston. The same street that Turkey Leg Hut's on, there is a bodega on that street.
Mm-hmm.
They sell similar items like that. Yeah. Right. It's probably like 2-3 steps away from them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Black Queen.
We'll take you on a personal tour.
He likes to do really girly stuff, so that's stuff. Like I always joked that she was gonna be my princess, and I was gonna make her wear a tiara everywhere she goes, just so she know. But I feel like I spoke that into existence because I don't even on it like that. But she is always.
Where's my tiara and my tutu?
She is always like, "Oh, I'm her." Like, you don't know who I am.
But see, Michelle know if she had a girl, I would have had her dressed like that every day.
Yeah, I was gonna put in a tutu and a tiara daily, but she just turned out to be that person anyway. She came out to be this girly girl anyway. Like, I didn't even have anything to do with it. She just
you put it out there. You put it in pre-existing.
Yeah, I put it in the universe and went right in her mama's belly. It was. I think I was joking. And then when I really got it, I was like, "Oh, you really are like this."
Okay. Now that happens. Trust me. I said, "Lord, I want a boy," and I got exactly what I asked for.
Man, I did, but I got good kids, man. I'm happy. I'm telling you, I'm totally in a great space, and I know that things is, and I think the reason I'm being so vocal now about certain things because I know 2021 is about to be like an amazing year for me. 2020 was too. But 2021, man, I was on 2 HBO shows, Comedy Central, BET, all last year during the shutdown. That's what I'm saying. Like all the that came out last year during the shutdown. And I'm already 2 TV shows up going into this year. So it's just like... And I'm supposed to be shooting my special this year. So, and then I just had, it was just a lot of positivity. You know, Chocolate Sundays, which is the longest running urban room out here in LA. They posted a stand-up set, a 7-minute clip of my stand-up on YouTube, man, and just the positivity that's coming, like the comments of people just saying that they could tell that I'm going to be one of the greats. And I mean, when you hear that when you see that in one comment, you go, oh, that person's a really nice fan of mine, and I appreciate them saying that. And then you see it about 100 times, you be like, oh, they really feel like I'm there. Okay.
And they speaking it out existence for you.
Yeah, so they all, and that's what I'm saying, words are powerful, man, and if that many people are saying, you know, because and you know you got to read other comments to make sure they're not saying it about everybody. No, they wasn't. It's me.
Okay, it's just me. Okay.
It's you.
Oh, it's me. It's really, they really doing it for me. Cool. Okay. All right.
But man, you good people, and like I said, you can take just the conversation we've had, because we didn't even put no questions together. We just flew a conversation. You brought comedy to almost everything we hit on today.
Hey, look.
And it's not
because we family. We family. It was like I ain't seen my cousins in a minute. We ain't even get right. We ain't even get the dive into nothing. Like there was no structure. We just in here doing what we
just
do.
talking. That's the best, but that's the best conversations. Because like I said, I know we're gonna be talking about you probably within the next couple of days because you on the movie doing so much. I can't wait to see this game show on BET. Yeah, and you're gonna be doing some new pilots. I mean, you got things going.
And when we get off of here, I'll let you ladies know what I'm gonna be on. They make us sign NDAs, so I can't tell. Like, I know y'all ain't gonna tell nobody. So,
right between your heifers.
Yeah, so
I don't know about all the folks in here. You got 87 folks in here, so I don't know.
But
No, make sure we off. I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay, there you go.
But look, you guys follow this man right now. Go to the top of the screen, drop down the title of the show. You will see Ryan Davis. Click follow this man right now if you're not already following him. Subscribe to his YouTube channel because he has got some
on YouTube with all due offense. That's DUE. I know some in a time like this, people like to switch up words. Everybody doesn't know the difference between do and there. So I'm gonna spell it for you, okay? That is W-I. That's WITHALLDUEOFFENSE. With all due offense, all right?
That means it. I'm gonna spell it for y'all. Just to make sure.
Just to make sure. Our YouTube channel, and we also got an Instagram. So there's a With All Due Offense Instagram page. We're over 36,000 followers, and the podcast ain't even out yet. So it's a beautiful thing we're working on, man. It's a trend. Yeah, man. Just
put your palm on the screen so we can have some of them blessings.
Oh, I'll give it all to you, ladies. You can have all of it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But you're welcome to come back here and kick it with us. Anything you want to promote, we have no problem, brother, because you've been nothing but good and kind to us. And we got to have you back on a regular schedule once we figure this YouTube situation out. We're going to make sure she practices.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. I love you,
Ryan. Love you too, brother. Have a good night. All right, then. That is the